Good day, everyone. Here I am again, Alea May S. Fernandez, and now I will discuss another more topic which is all about simple probabilities. So, simple probability is the calculation of an outcome of the chance of an event ever happening. There are many real-life situations in which we may have to predict the outcome of an event. We may be sure or not sure of the results of an event. In such cases, we say that there is a probability of this event to occur or not occur. Probability generally has a great applications in games or even in business to make probability-based predictions. And also probability has extensive applications in this new area of artificial intelligence. So, there are some terminologies in simple probability that will help us in a better understanding of its concepts. First is the experiment. So experiment is a trial or an operation conducted to produce an outcome. So second is the sample space. Sample space, all the possible outcomes of an experiment together constitute a sample space. For example, the sample space of tossing a coin is a head and tail. So third is the favorable outcome, an event that has produced the desired result of expected event. For example, when we roll 2 dice, the possible or favorable outcome of getting the sum of the numbers on the 2 dice as 4 are 1 and 3, 2 and 2, and 3 and 1. So fourth is the trial. A trial denotes doing a random experiment. Fifth, random experiment. A random experiment, an experiment that has a well-defined set of outcomes. For example, when we toss a coin, we know that we would get a head or tail, but we are not sure which one will appear. Sixth, event. The total number of outcomes of a random experiment is called event. Seventh is the equally likely events. It is the event that have the same chances or probability of occurring are called equally likely events. The outcome of one event is independent of the other. For example, when we toss a coin, there are equal chances of getting a head or tail. 8 is the exhaustive event. When the set of all outcomes of an experiment is equal to the sample space, we call it exhaustive event. Lastly is the mutually exclusive events. It is the event that cannot happen simultaneously. For example, the climate cannot be either hot or cold. We cannot experience the same weather simultaneously. Furthermore, we already kinda know or understand some mentioned terminologies. We will now jump to its formula to fully understand and know all about the simple probabilities. So we have PA, which is the number of favorable outcomes divided by the total number of possible outcomes. There are also different probability formulas. Number 1 is the probability formula with addition rule. Whenever an event is the union of 2 other events, say A and B. Number 2, probability formula with the complementary rule. Whenever an event is the complement of another event, specifically if A is an event. Number 3, probability formula with the conditional rule. When event A is already known to have occurred and the probability of event B is desired, can be vice versa in the case of event B. And lastly is the probability formula with multiplication rule. Whenever an event is the intersection of 2 other events, that is event A and B, need to occur simultaneously. For you to know how to calculate with this formula and understand them all, the next reporter will provide examples. So that's all for my part. Thank you for listening.